The other side, they signed a resignation. They have not given up. Take a look again at how the two goals developed, and more than a touch of good fortune. Messi, of course, getting his job done, but then take a look here. Cavaco flying in on one side, Postigo on the other, and it deflects up off the leg of Dembele. And Aitor Fernandez still almost keeps it out, but can't. So that was a key goal. And here, icing on the cake. Dembele does well to hold his run. Gets around Fernandez. And the shot might have been going wide, at least staying to the chance where the defenders could have had a clearance, but off the keeper and in. To this point, both goals credited to Dembele. And the ticket to the quarterfinals comes in French.
He's got a good excuse as well, Dembele. He said, you know, a little bit more rest, boss, a little bit more time in the bed, and I might have been able to be a bit sharper with the finishes. His alarm clock famously inoperative a number of times, but they're putting up with all the teething problems of burgeoning talent, Phil, and it's easy to forget. He's only 21-year-old. I mean, winning the World Cup and coming in for that amount of money from Borussia Dortmund, what is that world like to live in? It's something that escapes us, and of course we think about what he has endured in his glittering career and all the pressure that comes along with it. And Coquet's men are going to have to respond, they're going to have to gamble, and they're going to have to start to push up and leave space behind, and that's where Dembele may be able to feast on even more opportunities. Been some good other performances all round. In the goal of Levante, the Frogs have had a really nice jumpy jack in Aitor Fernandez.
Second half underway. Barcelona holding on to the final ticket.
Guys, make sure y'all like and subscribe.
Del Rey quarters. Can Levante wrest it out of their hands?
And I'll do this every time.
Phil Shane and Ray Hudson with you.
Oh,
no changes after the opening half.
Wonderful pass up the flank there by Semedo. No panic in him. Picked out that pass, I believe.
Coutinho keeping the ball in front of him, even if he is headed in the wrong direction. Rakitic cuts it close.
Good ball.
Up for Alba.
I don't want to get copyrighted.
"16 attempts that Paco Lopez saw fired in at Aitor, and 10 of them were on target. So
Make sure y'all like and subscribe, guys.
Only 2 goals for it. Some
Come on now.
finishing
Like,
by players that you don't
like
approve
and subscribe.
of being dull in front of goal. It could be a lot worse for Levante.
I'm not sure how to say it in Spanish, but
Borja Iglesias into the corner.
Haven't seen too much of Borja.
Alba de Longley, a right-footed clearance.
Well played.
come on, guys. I need more likes.
Space for Arthur. Now off to Arturo. Dembele clearing a path.
You wanted it.
Semedo makes the run. Back to Vidal. Almost snuck through Koke. Now Campagna. And a foul against Vidal.
There were 7 players inside of the box defending that attack by Dembele, and he was a frog's hair away from picking out Messi. on that left side of the box. Good pace. Well covered again. He's having a very solid game. Semedo.
Smile on Morales' face. Would have been a bigger one if he would have been able to convert on his chances off the bench in the last meeting. But again, still just one goal for a lifeline.
Come on, guys. 45 people are watching. Give me more likes. Te amo del video. I'm not sure how to say it in Spanish. Like and subscribe.
Simon for Boateng, trying to draw Murillo out. He does, but the ball continues to carry. This fifth round has been relatively tight. Real Madrid, the largest margin, 3-1 over Leganés, but as we saw yesterday, that was anything but easy.
Thanks for the like and the sub.
A couple of goals from Borja Iglesias, pulling away from Villarreal. Girona on away goals. Valencia, Sevilla, Betis and Getafe. And at the moment, Barcelona rounding out the final 8. Nice from Bardi, but the deflection takes it away from Iglesias. Long lay to midfield, and a foul against Cavani.
I don't have it in Spanish.
Passing out of that.
I wish I did.
Seems to improve with every passing game. A perfect pass into Coutinho's. Beautiful control and first touch. Yeah, it gets clattered from the back. Front three, Phil, for Barcelona is a nice little crease to Valverde in the setup.
And sometimes with Vidal, almost a front four. Here they are again. Flag
Nice.
down, Coutinho in. But again, the new advice to the referee's assistants is to keep the flag down till the end of the play. And I have a feeling this one's coming back.
Clearly off as fast as Messi pulls his well-oiled trigger, and the ball beautifully
Eden
dispatched
Ridge,
to the side netting from
thank you for the sub,
Brazilian.
man, and the like.
It's all for naught, and correctly so, as Suarez looks to maybe enter.
And the reason the referee's assistants are told to do that is if they raise the flag early and it wasn't offside, there's a chance of taking away a legitimate goal. But as we see here, proved correct by the video. Good work by Jose Gallego on the far flank and the Levante defense.
Sure. But again, just echoing the words that I had been speaking moments before, this front three is a nice variation on the theme for Barcelona. Three of them have played.
Guys, come on, like.
All in all.
Like and subscribe.
That
No,
we've been used to.
Again, totally different variation, but it's worked here tonight. It keeps working.
Coutinho. Arthur. Had Rakitic. Back for Alba, though. Messi. Alba. They did it again. And just a slip. Down goes Dembele, but incidental contact.
Good positioning by the referee as well, right on top of that. And no complaints.
Looking for insurance. Headed clear. Koke scrambling over. Of course, Koke, the player brought in last year. Well, into the middle. Messi across. Through the legs of one defender. Cavaco reaches out. Arthur takes it down. Oh, but can't keep the shot down.
He doesn't shoot very often, but when he does, they're usually very close. In this one, now it looks as if it's well high and wide, but I tell you what, that's just 1 or 2 degrees of separation between finding the back of the net. There's wonderful give and go from Lionel and Jordi Alba. And there's the slip, and there's the referee, perfectly positioned. Right call.
As you mentioned earlier, Ray, Aitor Fernandez, not normally the keeper for Levante. It's the ex-Barcelona netminder Hoyer Olazabal, but Aitor to the rescue again, maybe. Messi in, and he will not beat it.
Come on, guys. Gusta y suscríbete. Por favor.
Goal for Barca.
Well, it's not Senor Semedo who sets the table.
Like and subscribe. Gusta y suscríbete.
And asks Leo, do you want a feast? And he says, yeah. Lovely slip shot home, but look at the warp speed he's traveling.
I know. He didn't have to try.
Heavenly connection of eyes to brains to feet that we're so used to seeing. The defenders look on. It's a beautiful
Thank you.
run and a magisterial pass here from Dembele. Leads it, and wonderful from Coutinho to Dembele. And then this touch past the keeper is exquisite.
Gusta, por favor.
Driving past the
Suscríbete.
defender. Keeps his balance better than a one-legged man in a hammock. And clean with his finish this time. But Dembele and Semedo had a lot to do with that. Needle point passing on the outside. And there, Quina, the Neutrogena from the man from Argentina.
Well, what that does is eliminate the possibility of added time. And it means that only...
I won't stop it. Just like and subscribe.
For Levante to get 2 goals.
If you guys like and subscribe the video,
If they can, they would have the
I won't cut it
advantage of
off.
the tie-break, but at the moment,
so like and
they
subscribe.
just need to find a way
Gusta y
to stop
suscríbete.
Barcelona.
Well, it wouldn't be a show without punch, as we used to say it. And Messi back on the score sheet. Finally.
Got his historic 400th league goal on the weekend. And his boss, Ernesto Valverde, said he wouldn't be surprised to see that climb.
Thank you. Subscribe.
He's got Pelly in his side.
Thank you,
for
India.
sure.
Like and subscribe.
And probably another 3 years of high quality, high octane football ahead of him. How his game will change, how his position will change, only time will tell. It's going to be wonderful watching that wonderful sunset around Leo.
Ooh. Maybe another one as Messi peeling.
Thank you, Sweden.
Postigo away.
Like and subscribe.
Can't find Coutinho,
Thank you.
though.
Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you.
Back for Alba. Whenever Alba gets the ball,
I only speak English, guys, so I'm not sure.
Semedo. Arthur, not enough. By the way, Murillo on the ball there, and Rakitic both carrying cautions. Maybe the only thing that could go wrong for Barca would be a second. Messi lets it run, but it runs too far.
Lamara.
The Nacional,
Florida, guys.
like
The
Suarez.
U.S. I'm in U.S. right now.
Back for Moses Simon. Postigo
Yeah.
under pressure, but gets rid of it. Alba stepping up. Coutinho, Messi, Coutinho.
Hey.
Arthur from distance. Messi. Just a touch. Simon.
Yes, I am.
Tripped up in the process.
De nada.
one of the best attributes of that third goal, of course, was the way Ousmane Dembele was covering for Zamiro down that right side, Phil. As if they changed positions for that split second, and it was a lovely integrated move between the two, and what tight confines, very narrow passing lanes for each other to find on the run before it found its way to Messi via Zamiro. But it was Ousmane Dembele that was the first push of the domino line.
Perisic, more running, but hasn't had the chance to create today.
It's a great header from Dembele.
Vidal finding Messi. Simon gets the ball away. Smart from Koke.
It's a foul.
That's what Boateng believes.
He's a very, very
Eu que estava aí com o Bayern,
fast man, and I think he got past Longley pretty cleanly, and then Longley realised he'd let him off the leash. Right in front of the linesman, so.
Ooh. Archer saved by the whistle.
So responsible on the ball, and like a matador pulls his cape out.
First change of the day, and it's going to be Borja who exits.
You get the whistles, of course, because he's from the White House and Real Madrid loanee. Oh, they'll let him hear it. Good player, didn't show his full hand tonight.
Checking in, the second Ghanaian. It's a Black Star duo up front, Rafa Dwamena. There you see the aggregate 4-2. Dwamena, 23 years of age. Got his start in Ghana with Red Bull, moved to Austria and joined their Salzburg side. Eventually moving to Zurich and now to Levante. Has scored everywhere he's been but Spain. Dembele, trailing run, Messi, finds Coutinho, loves the cutback and almost sneaks it through.
Jordi Alba gives him the option of the overlap, and Coutinho doesn't feel as if he needs him. Here's another look.
Barca about ready to make a change. Banya. One goal for Levante could make things rather nerve-wracking for the final half hour. Vidal, too tight to Cavaco.
So it'll be interesting to see who Ivo Birdie pulls off here.
Been a good couple of games for Coutinho. And Suarez Chance to stretch the legs.
Yeah, improved form, undoubtedly. A number of good opportunities. He carved himself open and set himself up for those textbook strikes with the curler that we saw when he first came to the club in such splendour. Not quite today.
Well,
But like I say, a decent game, yeah.
2 goals and an assist. Second only to Lionel Messi in the Pichichi race. Kind of interesting if you believe some of the rumors about a move with Girona for their Uruguayan striker. Barcelona could end up with the top 3 leading scorers on the same team as they look for a backup for El Pistolero. Just too far.
Well played by Sanjin Persic there. Nice lead. As you say, a little al dente with it, but beautiful turn from the Frenchman. They haven't linked their game up, have they, at all, Levante, compared to how they did in the first game. There was a real, true synchronicity about them in that first game. In front of their home crowd, they certainly played a couple of gears, maybe even more than that, in the first leg. Well done by fanatical crowd and played some good football. Been disappointing tonight.
Maybe whatever energy they had left drained against Atleti.
Yeah, good point.
Just a little too early for Boateng. Take another look, and you know what? Maybe should have kept the flag down.
I think he's off.
Murillo making it close, but the whistle making it moot. Another change upcoming for Levante. Sheikh Doucouré ready to check in. One will carry all the way back. Into the middle. Coming back Bardi. Haven't been enough fouls for him to get a chance to show off his free kick skills. Let's see what he does from the run of play. Vidal knocks it off the Macedonian and then sends it further upfield. Here's Koke. Mentioned, came back from Schalke when they had some problems at that right back spot. Young American Shaq Moore actually played against Barca in league and did quite well against Messi and company. But they went for the experience. Suarez trying to work his way through. Robert can't stop him. Messi across. Suarez thought he would be offside and lets it run. Take another look. Should have trusted Messi. To close the thought on Shaq Moore, he went to Catalan side Reus and was a starter there until they got into financial woes. The loan ended and called back to Levante's B squad, where he's now played the last couple of games. Maybe you get a chance to see him down the stretch. Flicked on by Boateng. Romeva giving chase. And Silesen making it look easy.
What about the volley there from Alba as well? Wonderful play.
Vidal pulling it away from Bardi. Messi off to the races. and just a half fraction off. Foot race against Longley.
Yep.
Boateng drags, tries to deliver himself, and sends it wide.
He's had an extra step ahead of Longley for a lot of this game, and the Frenchman's been able to challenge and wrap him up, but not this time. And the pace was so evident. Longley does well to keep within a step of him, and that is searing. Wonderful control on the run by Emmanuel Boateng, but the flamethrower just into the crowd.
So Tony Lopez, Paco's younger brother, the assistant for Levante, on the bench, and it looks like they're going to have to make a switch.
Here's that wonderful exchange between Dembele and Nelsinho, and then wonderful visionary pass for Leo, who was travelling like the SS Enterprise, and it's warp speed and has still got the ability to cushion the ball and take the pace of the pass out to settle himself for the lovely finish. It was a really high quality, high octane goal, and Nelsinho and Ousmane leaving their fingerprints on it as much as Messi.
Saw the sweet touch from Bardi, but we haven't seen enough of it for Levante's sake. Been an entertaining affair, but well, Barcelona did exactly what they needed to, was to take it off the boil in the first half.
I think your point regarding the game against Atletico Madrid, Phil, that was a real tug-of-war game that Levante put a lot into, and it seems to have certainly dulled their bulb here tonight.
Postigo will be forced to exit. Jason will check in. More of a flank player. Expect Koke to slide to the back line. Ball lifted. Long lay. Actually, Rakitic dropping back. Near the center circle, trying to sneak it through. Boateng can't get through Longley.
It's a good shoulder-to-shoulder challenge. As the ball's within Longley's playing distance, he just does enough to blunt that speed of Boateng. The ball.
Sergio Roberto on the sideline. Be the second substitute for Barcelona. Ducouré entering for Campagna. Jason for Postigo. All the cards on the deck for Paco Lopez. Go forward, you hear the scream. Dembele. Suarez was outside the box. It might not have been the same as having a 5-goal lead in the first leg and being able to play your reserves, but for Valverde, at least relatively comfortable lead at the break. Able to take their foot off the pedal a bit.
Yeah, they've managed the game without forcing it or rushing it. Barcelona very, very comfortable here tonight. Magic
Squeezing
from Messi.
Through. Dembele. And it'd be
Just
a
cracker.
right.
Wonderful step through. Leo of Chaos teases his defenders beautifully and then leaves them with twisted blood. And then this beautiful ball arrowed in, and that's a tremendous effort by Dembele. So clean with that strike compared to his second goal, which was rough as a badger's backside, but it got home into the back of the net. But that one would have been his best.
Well, this a bit intriguing. It's a chance for Valverde to experiment. We've only seen it once this season, but they've been looking for a backup to Alba. And the utility man, the Spanish Army knife, Sergio Roberto, slotting in on that left side for the final 15 minutes.
Oh, good turn of pace here from Lewis.
Pulls away.
Wow.
Koke saying, didn't you see the arm? Murillo soaring. Moses Simon. A slip from Murillo, but it spins from Boateng.
Oh, finds its way through. I don't know if spin's got anything to do with this one. Murillo just hits the turf, and that's good cover-up play again from Longley.
And now it's a foot race. Cavaco staying with him. Ooh, and clatters into Dembele before the ball. A yellow card, and he's fortunate. It's that
Pleading that it's not a red card. You're right there, Phil. It's a nasty challenge, and Dembele giving him the stink eye, and rightfully so. He's absolutely tore past Cavaco, and that is a nasty as a rat bait challenge. He leaves his feet, he's out of control. For me, that's a red card.
And there is VAR, and that is one of the things that they're supposed to be able to look at.
Now, he's fortunate that he's so young that his bones are probably still able to bend, but that was the Uruguayan at his worst on that challenge.
Free kick for Messi. Dembele appears to be okay. Fortunate his foot wasn't planted.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. They've made him angry. Messi flicks to the top. Murillo retreats for Arthur. Spots Suarez. Across, and just tapped away by Fernandez.
Wonderful invention from Lewis. Pleading for the ball. He's already taken the pictures in his brain and found that angle to near perfection. That's a wonderful save in the end again from the ex-Numancia man, Aitor.
Ousmane Dembele will exit, don't want to risk it. Denis Suarez will enter.
"21-year-old again." Keep saying it, but you've got to keep that in your mind. Brilliant talent, absolutely searing pace, and the best certainly yet to come.
Something we were talking about, and much of the world, is the return of Neymar to Barcelona. Would it happen? Could it happen? Should it happen? Suarez, the nice move, but poked free by Ducouré. Sometimes they're talking about Dembele returning to his homeland. Other times might be Coutinho perhaps on the move, but ball launched forward, and Boateng again renews his battle. Slips it up off Longley and out for the corner.
He'll not have many more hard battles with the man just blessed with amazing alacrity. Longley, when he faces up to Boateng, and he's handled him pretty well, showing it he's got a set of wheels himself.
Messi from the corner. Flicked on by Rakitic and grabbed.
Hey,
Bardi sending that one in and almost, but Sillerson denying. Down out the other way. Suarez for Messi. Trying to return. Just to finish the thought, Ray. Has Dembele done enough to maybe make Barcelona a little more patient?
oh,
Like and
absolutely.
subscribe.
Again, I think the patience factor with a player that's 21-year-old is always going to be frustrations built in, and it's not the finished diamond, Phil, but it's the rawness of the quality in that stone that is undeniable, and it will work over the years to polish him. And I would imagine that whoever is the coach here over the next several years at Barcelona will look at Dembele and be thankful they've got him. He's still working at ironing out the wrinkles, so unquestionably, but he has improved markedly for me.
Messi leading the press. Barca looking for a fourth to remove all doubt. Glancing header wide for Bardi. Dance to the inside. Squares and a foul as Gomena draws contact. And now Bardi will get his chance.
Well, let's see if this talented number 10 can bend it like Messi.
The free kick kings, they call them.
Certainly a foul. Murillo, a little bit rough and ready. Good touch, getting there, split second ahead. But now it's time for the man from Uzbekistan.
I know you're not fond of statistics, but Enes Bardi, statistically, the most clinical free kick taker in Europe, including Messi.
Gusta esse inscrevete. Come on, guys.
21 yards out. Sillerson. About a yard and a half, maybe 2 yards off his line. 4 in the wall. Make it 5. Sillerson leaning back post. Player down to block the low shot, lifted into the roof of the wall. The rebound bounces wide. Will it be touched? Now, was this off the hands, but Lenglet's hands in front of his face? Maybe far enough away to make you think, but you'd rarely see that called. Looked like the rebound off Suarez, but they don't spot that either. Pierre has slid into the center after the substitution of Postigo. Jason's touches off. Just a few days after scoring his 400th league goal, Lionel Messi, with the tally now 1 away from his 50th in the Copa del Rey, currently tied with the legendary Ladislav Kuala behind Pep Samitier.
Wonderful from Suarez there, and he's
Another foot race Boateng. Long lay tight. Jason sends it across. Dwamena down. Percic, but they're going to say Dwamena was offside, and then on the follow, a foul. The card is out.
Murillo that's down. I'm not sure that he's ever going to pull out, but you see the action that the referee spotted, and it was nasty.
Percic.
The ball slided in, and it just drops in between the two players right here, and then the reach from Murillo trying to get it out, and there's the flying cleats out and the extended straight leg. That could have been worse than what it actually developed into.
They all qualified now.
Well, there will be other days for Paco Lopez. And while Barcelona might have the depth to compete on more than one front, might actually help Levante to be able to focus in on La Liga. Just 3 points out of a potential European spot, but they're only 3 points up on potential relegation. Semedo. Arthur. Messi. Arthur. 85th minute, halfway done. Messi on his left. Messi leaves. Suarez for Messi, who wanted a good view.
And Keith Richards and Mick Jagger making music as usual, and just falling short. Yes, apologising to the fans there.
Y'all gotta subscribe, guys.
Wide, he'll keep it in. Suarez
Nicely.
dances around the defense, back for Luis Suarez, but it's blocked.
They hit Corky in the face, I believe, Phil. Didn't do anything about it. Lovely link-up play, well played, Suarez. Dennis.
Y'all gotta subscribe and like.
Right onto the schnoz of poor Koke.
And that had some weight on it too. Koke grabbing his head, shaking off a few cobwebs. Again, moving from the right back to the left central defensive spot. Jason drives it in. Dwamena. Arnie for Doucouré. Levante coming into the game a bit more in the second half, but Barca keeping them at arm's length. Jason against Sergi. Deflected. Looked like Sillison might have had it anyway.
Again, this will play out tomorrow as Levante challenges this position of what they believe is an illegal player that played in the first game, and it seemed to be a formality and easily tidied up, but there are some complications in that.
Denis Suarez going low, Cavaco with the block. Again, as far as the complications really for Levante's case, because of a change in the rules.
Gusta
by the
is
RFEF last year. Moses Simon against Semedo, who defensively has done outstanding work, and one of the reasons Levante has struggled. The change is the fact that any minor suspension, so in effect accumulation of yellow cards and the like, that would lead to a 2-game suspension or less. Any minor suspension for a reserve side would not carry over to the first team in a different competition. So Chumi would not have been eligible in league play, but in the cup, he was. That's Barcelona's view. And that's what will be presented if Levante goes forward with their case. Nice run. And the shot to be forgotten.
What a ball, though, from Sergi. Absolutely magnificent vision and wonderful execution from Sergio Roberto.
Gusta, guys. Suscríbete.
And Suarez won't want to see that one.
Yeah, he'll be dreaming about it tonight because he could have actually taken 2 or 3 touches on it. But travelling at the speed and meeting the ball like that, he thinks he can put it away on the volley.
Put that as a nice little mark next to Sergio Roberto's name for that left back experiment. Remember, he was an attacking midfielder, the next Xavi when he came up, but it never quite developed. But Luis Enrique, rather than throw him away, said, let's give him a shot at right back. And the rest is history. 90th minute.
All the quality that was needed tonight delivered by Barcelona as this game plays out. Just offside. Nice touch from Suarez for Suarez. But nice rotation and massaging of the squad by Ernie Valverde tonight. And all good performers right across the pitch. The players that went out, the players that came in, all in all, a very good, you don't want to say workmanlike when you're talking about describing Barcelona, but there's good application, good focus, and eventually radiant skill.
Suscríbete, guys.
All in all, a really good night for everybody involved.
Suscríbete. Gusta.
Excellent football and a night that didn't catch Levante.
Gusta, por favor. Suscríbete, por favor. Like and subscribe, guys.
Ducouré. Dangerous. Back post off woodwork. It's been that kind of day for Boateng. He finally broke free, but he can't beat the iron.
Well, great build-up again.
Now a chance to add insult, but instead too much loft.
We've seen him score them like that. Yeah, this one so close. And Silicen says it's all down to you, my big white skinny friend. The goalpost. And unlucky.
No problem, guys. Suscríbete, though.
Vidal tracks it down. We talked about Dembele.
Suscríbete, subscribe.
And Arthur, a duo in the midfield today that worked. Giving Busquets a breather. 100 seconds left.
Yeah, Valverde got some restless nights ahead of him to pick the Gala 11.
Vamos, Barca. Sub, yes, sir. Subscribe. And like.
It'll be the 22nd straight elimination that Barcelona has avoided.
I got you, Bruno.
In this tournament. As they continue their quest for their 5th straight. A yellow card for the foul against Persic, and well, it's Robert Pierre. Might have been able to get another one for kicking the ball away.
I don't speak Spanish, bro.
Oh, it was messy. It dispossessed Robert for the Dembele second goal. And Robert saying, not this time, pal.
Final 30 seconds. Could be a game of keep away. Could be one last chance for Lionel Messi. Ball skips away. Domena tracking it down. Maybe a goal of honor. Doucouré. Switch to the near side for Jason. Isolated on Sergi. Roberto stays with him. Jason to the goal line, and then the tackle from Sergio Roberto out for the corner. If there's time. A whistle in hand. This will be the final chance. Bardi. To get a goal in Barcelona. 7 in the box. Ball across, the header wide. Suarez will clear. And that will do it.
Gusta e subscribete, guys. Like and subscribe. Thank you.
From Messi moves on.
Well, they'll be moving on to face Leganés on Sunday in La Liga. But Fayeta Fernandez and Manuel Boateng, just not their night. And for Dembele,
De nada.
I want to remember,
Suscríbete, though. Suscríbete.
It was cup-tie football, the first leg for sure, the upset on the cards, but not in the final play.
Lionel Messi wearing the armband and leading Barcelona to victory. It took a bit of good fortune, to say the least, as Aitor Fernandez had a hand on both, well, a hand on one, a foot on the other.
Well, you need luck in all sorts of football, whether you're playing Sunday League or at this level. And it wasn't pure luck, it was good fortune perhaps, because behind the goals of Dembele was absolutely scintillating football in the build-up. Messi would get his goal in the end, as usual. And this one,
I gotcha.
had been past Postigo and
Molbusto quem saiu, né?
He gets the second one, and then the magic man arrives with his usual
Next game, guys. I got y'all.
fire on ice again.
The 4-time champs.
Thanks for